here. Let me go back to here. Okay, how about now? Do you guys hear me now? Can you hear me now? I'm hoping so. Okay, cool. It's good to know that I got that all figured out. Okay, good. Hey, Dylan, how you doing? Let's see, who else is here? Parker and Ken Cat, Chris, and okay, cool. All right, I think just because it seems to be what I normally do is I'm going to go ahead and do some of the gameplay bit, just because, yeah, why not? And I'll leave the timer alone. It's, how many people are there here right now? It says there's only 11. So I will, hey Rob, how's it going? So I'll give it a few more minutes before I kick off the evil timer. Anyway, all right, so here we go. I'm going to play some game here. Evening MSE. Oh, wait, I didn't want to put that there. I want to put that there. What am I doing? And the angelic timer, right? I'm wondering if maybe the angelic timer should be the one that's the countdown until a live stream, I don't know. Let's put the orange one all the way over here. Just why not? And we'll throw in some green ones here. Throw in some green ones right there, yeah. All right. We'll just assume that I've guessed okay so far. Although I'm not at all confident that that's happened, but okay, so we know the light blue is out. We know the red wasn't correct. So that means that this black marble wasn't referring to the red, I don't think, yeah, because there's no so I'll say it was the green. Let's pick one of these, I guess. Let's move the orange over to here, I guess. So if I'm saying orange, does that means yellow has to be here, doesn't it? So let's try that. And let's put in this one. And see what we get. Wow, okay, so which ones are going to be right? Well, one of the dark blues will be right. So which one? I'm going to pick the one in the middle, why not? Oh, hang on, I got some comments I didn't notice. Well, I'm glad that the weekend's lit up for you, Dylan. That's cool. Angelic and silver. Oh, I get it now. I get it, Rob. All right, okay. I said, yeah. Well, it's cold down here, so I got to do something to stay warm. Okay, so anyway, I'm back over to here now. So I'm going to put this here. I'm going to say it's yellow. I'm going to go ahead and say that it's orange and okay, hang on a second. I'm going to just put the orange there for a minute. Let's move this one here. Let's have it be orange there, and we'll have the green one move 1. Because that seems like the most, I don't know why, but pop. Okay, well that was right, it's just that it's not purple, it's magenta. There we go, it's magenta, man. And here we go, this should be code cracked. Code cracked. purples in San Diego too. Do you guys have some storm? We've had a little bit of rain here the past couple of days, not a whole lot, but it's been cold though. It's been like really cold water coming down. You know, the rain itself was really cold. And the wind was really cold too, so I haven't actually looked at the news at all, but I'm assuming that it must be, you know, a storm that's, you know, blowing down from the Pacific North or something. So, but I mean, yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, let's go play Ring. I'm going to say Magenta. Wow, Magenta's in right off the bat. Purple is not in the puzzle. Dark blue is, but not anywhere I've landed it yet. Alright, it's going to be where the purple is then, isn't it? Alright, now we're going to try the light blue, see if that gets us anywhere. Yep, but not in that spot. Not in that spot either. Not in that spot. So it's going to have to be this one, isn't it? Yep, okay, I'm going to keep this. I'm here, I want to keep that. I should be here now. Let's put in the green. Nope, no green, okay. Let's put in the yellow. Yep, yellow. Okay, we want to keep the light blue. We want to keep the magenta. And we want to keep that guy there. Wait a minute, which one? So this is this. I think it's going to have to go there, isn't it? So keep that. Am I here now? I think I'm there now. Yes. Okay, and then now I'm here. This will be either orange or red. All right, now it's going to be that one. Okay, I think I'm here. I think I'm here. I think I'm there. I think I'm there. I think I'm here. Let's try that red. Yep, and that should be done. Yep. Okay, I got some comments to look at. Well, good that you got the rain you needed. Yeah, I've been rolling around in my head what's going to happen with the bill thing. I haven't made up my mind about anything concrete yet, but I don't know. I'm trying to leave it pretty loose so that when I decide to record it, it'll be mostly like off the top of my head, you know, kind of trying to, you know, do a weird, silly, I don't know, Jack Kerouac kind of a thing or something, right? Anyway. Okay. Man, I'm just a wreck today. Throat's all scratchy and my eyes are all itchy and... Anyway. Yeah, and I guess the one thing I am going to try and do is I'm going to go back and re-listen to the first installment of the story of Bill's, because I think I'm going to try and have it just pick up where it left off, kind of a thing. At first I thought I would just not have any kind of continuity in it whatsoever and just have it be weird. But now I've decided I think I'm going to try and see if I can have some kind of continuity to it, at least for a while. I don't know, I might just decide to go full on weird, psychedelic, who knows what. But oh, thanks for the compliment there about my storytelling. Yeah. I think sometimes it works and other times it's, you know, well, it's better than sometimes than others, right? I mean, I guess that's a common thing for, you know, I'm just going to do the silly one color at a time thing right now. Okay, there's no red. Let's try the orange. Let's try some orange, man. Oh, you know what time is it? I'm going to kick off the evil timer. Oh, where'd it go? Here we go. Where are you at, timer? Here we are. Okay. There we go. And now this can be like that. And okay. I don't know. YouTube YouTube looks like it's all frozen, but I'm going to trust that it's working. So anyway, where am I at over here? So I got one orange, and then I'm going to introduce the yellows. Yellow, mellow yellow, right? Was that Donovan, that song, Mellow Yellow? We're going to have the greens in here and see what happens with that. All right, I'm going to guess that I guessed properly with the yellow, and I'm going to move the orange along, and we'll introduce the light blue. Hey, what do you know? All right, I know that the orange and the yellow are fine. I have to pick one of these three. I'll just stick the one that's in between there. Just, why not? And, okay, I will say that it's this one. And let's get the yellow. Get that yellow, man. And I'm going to put it in purple. See what that gets us. Nope, well, it was magenta again. Okay, there we go. Successful game of Code Breaker. Okay, let's do another ring, and then maybe I'll start doing some of the trigger stuff in a bit. You know, I might play some Octortle here in a bit too. You know what? I don't think I've played Octortle dailies today. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try a thing here. So I'm going to go to, I'm going to go to here, and I'm going to go to here. Where's that going to go? It's going to go over here. And I think I'm going to go to, no, here, doink. Right, now let's do this. So now let me go to, I'm going to do this. I'm going to switch this one here, right? Can I do this live in the middle of the stream, I wonder? Okay. It looks like it worked. Okay. Interesting. Okay, well, you know, there we go. And let's see. Let's see, where do I want to start? Oh, you know what? Let's try rescue. I almost never do rescue, but since I'm doing it on the screen with you guys, let me go back to here. I need to move this out of the way, don't I? And kind of shrink it down a bit. Or I'll just move it over here. That should be fine. There we go. Like that. Does that seem? I should probably shrink me a bit here too, or move me up to the left. Up. Nope. Come on, just go where you need to go, man. Now let's move this one here. Boink. Right, and this one over there a bit like that. I think that should be all right. Right. Looks like everybody's visible now. All right, let's see what I have here. That's going to be choke, isn't it? Oops, I'm in the wrong window again. Doink. All right, here we go. So, all right. Clack. Nope. Clank. have no more leeway. Or that one is going to be funky, isn't it? And probably curvy. Oh no, maybe not. Grace, I think, is that one over there in position 1. A wooer. And oh, that one's going to be liege, isn't it? Oh, well, I spelled it wrong anyway, so I don't know what it is. I think that one is curry. Nope, maybe it is curvy then. Yeah. Anyway, so didn't do that one so well, so now let me go back to here. Let me say, let's do the sequence one. Wow, what is this? Oh, demure, isn't it? And arbor. And drill, probably. And I'm going to say woozy. And atoll. And snaky. And is that audio? And grass. Oops, no. Oh, there's a P in there. Pay attention, Bill. Okay. And let's go to, let's see, so we've done the sequence and we've done the rescue. Let's just go do, well, let's just do the extreme. It's more or less the same thing. You just get one less guess, really. And I think they try to do trickier words or something like that, but so rainy. That one's probably voice, isn't it? Okay. I wonder if that one is woken. Unfed. Nope, I don't see. Well, I think that one's going to be cling, maybe. All right. Dealt. Oh, lep. All right. I still have 2, okay. Pasta, nope. Stamp. And mama. Oh boy. And so let's do the classic and then I'll end with the chill. I don't know why I like doing it that particular order, but I just do. So crush and phony and fence. Block, maybe. Yep, okay. Lance. What, FL what? Flame? lipid, and llama. And then we'll do the last one, which is the chill version, which basically just means easy words with lots of guesses. I'm going to say, actually, I'm just going to do the whole shebang. Cushy, joint, freak, plum, waged, vixen, squiz. There, that's all the letters. And what's this? This is going to be aptly. What's that one going to be? Rusty. Oops. What's that one going to be? Usage, maybe? Risky. House. Trunk. Catch. And melt. All right, well, there you go. I'll go back and do, let's go back and do some more of that mastermind thing, yeah. No, you know, I'm going to do mastermind. It doesn't like doing mastermind on this browser for some reason, so let's go back to the other one. And let's pick this one. Okay. And then now I'm going to move this back over here. That should be good enough, yeah? What do you think? And let me go over to here now. Sometimes my disorganized, weird, half-assed way of doing things at times is just silly, ain't it? Anyway, so magenta, no magenta. Purple, all right. Okay, we know where that is now. Dark blue, let's find out where it goes. Okay, now we'll do light blue. Now let's find out where it goes. Nope, let's try this still is okay. Nope, let's save the purple. It's going to have to go here, isn't it? Yep, okay, let me save the dark blue. Now we'll do green. Nope. Green. Nope, it's going to have to go here then. And so keep the purple, keep the light blue, keep the dark blue. All right, let's try yellow. Well, it's going to be orange or red. Yippee-yi-yay, what do you know? Okay, what's the clock say? I don't... Oh, wow. Okay, we have plenty of time. All right, let's do another with the single color routine just to see. Okay, we have red. Let's see if we have orange. Okay, we do have orange. So I will put it, why did it do that? There we go. Well, we know it's still haven't found the right spot for red, and we know that that's not the right spot for orange, and we know that yellow is not in there, so let's do this then, shall we? I'm going to assume that it's not one of the other two. Let's just say that they're passing each other as they cross. And let's put in the light blue. Come on. Here we go. And interesting, okay. Maybe put the red all the way over there. Put the green, the orange there, I mean. Put the light blue here. And now let's try the dark blue. What does that give us? Nope. Okay, hang on. That makes me think that I am screwed up somewhere. Because red can't be there. Now it could be that red was there, but that would mean that green is not right. I'm not seeing. Do I play modern video games? Not really. I mean, I play, you know, what I play on the channel is what I play. I guess the closest things to modern video games I play is probably the Enigma and Mind Test, which is a thing I just started recently. But yeah, you know, when I was a kid, I was very much into arcade games and all that kind of thing. But well, then I started playing in bands, and then I stopped playing arcade games. I mean, that's pretty much it. The minute I got an electric guitar, I stopped playing games pretty much. Well, not entirely, but it was a quick nosedive after that. I'm not seeing what I got wrong here, so we know the red isn't here. Red could be there. Let's just walk through that. If a red is here, that means the other two or whatever, which means, all right, so orange doesn't go there. So orange would have to be there. And the green would have to be here. Right, that's all doable. And, all right, so here's this black one there. Then this one would have to be here, wouldn't it? And then this would be this one here. And then now let's try purple. Let's see if that gets us anywhere. Nope, still. Yikes. Well, I don't think I'm going to be solving this one on this particular. Okay, let's enjoy my open to playing modern video games, such as do you mean open to playing them for my own personal experience or for making ASMR? I wouldn't use them for making ASMR, and in all honesty, they don't interest me as a human. I mean, I'm not against them. I don't mind if other people play them, but they have no appeal for me. So yeah, I don't know that it's that I'm not open. It's like, why would I do something that doesn't appeal to me? You know. There's a messy with the. Man, I tell you, dude. Do you ever do open mic nights? Oh man, all right. So where have I got? So it's not this one, I don't think, because that would that's the only way that could have played out. So could it have been the other one? Could it have been orange here? Then the green would have to go here. And where would red go then? Here, I guess. And so that means I don't see it. There's that one there. There's that one there. So I guess the light blue would have to be over here. And we'll try magenta. I don't know. I don't know. Nope, not even close. Oh well, that's too bad. Yeah, we'll try again. I suppose that's true, but then what's the lure? You know what I mean? It's like, if it has no appeal to me, then what's the motivation for me to go play it? You know? I mean, I'm not trying to, knock your games. I'm just, I mean, I have played games similar to those types of things in the past, like my sisters and her kids, and the whole bunch of them, they all love those types of games, and I have participated now and again. just to, because that's what everybody's doing, and, kind of doing as a group thing with multiple controllers and that kind of thing. But to be honest, it's not my cup of tea. Yeah, not going to happen. Not spending money on a PS5, buddy. Or an Xbox. Let's see. We have pretty much everything here, I think, in the house. I know my sister has an Xbox, and I'm pretty sure somebody else has one of the other ones. Yeah, everybody else upstairs plays games, except for my dad. Everybody else plays games. Just, Well, yeah, if you're going to do, if Microsoft owns any of those games, I'm not playing them. Oh, I see what you mean, MSC. All right, well, maybe you should, well, if you need anonymity to be funny, maybe you should write comedy. Because, you come up with some genuinely witty things at times, man. So, I don't know. Do what you need to do, man. Why is it so important for you that I try these games out, man? I mean, I have played these types of games, maybe not those exact ones. But, I've experienced the phenomenon and, enough to realize that it isn't anything I'm interested in. Oh, hey, the Wizard Tuesday. Zowie, dude. That is super groovy. Super groovy. How's it going? Oh, okay, cool. Wow, that's groovy, man. Thank you. Thanks again for, your generosity and all of that. All right, we all know how this goes now. Hip, hip, hooray. Hip, hip, hooray. Hip, hip, hooray. And the crowd goes, ah. From one wizard to another. Fantastic, man. That's really cool. And again, thanks a bunch, man. I appreciate it. Okay, where was I at with the game here? Oh, Microsoft bot. Dude, Sasquatch guy, what is your problem, man? Okay, well, I know where red is anyway. And I also know that all these ones they're the only ones left, so it's just a matter of them being in the right spot or not now at this point, isn't it? No, none of them are in the right spot, so we'll just rotate them around a bit. Put this one over here, this one there, and this one there. Okay, so which two? Oh, hang on, we got comments coming in. Your day job as a U.S. Senator. Do as I please, pleasingly. Far out. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like I said, everybody upstairs that's very into the gaming, they seem very committed to the technology of it. And I do know that they all spend a fair amount of their money playing games and buying equipment and latest controllers and all that kind of stuff. But all right, so not going there. Maybe this goes here like this. Let's try that. Nope, those are the wrong ones. So let's put them back to the way they were down here. Light blue and dark blue and purple, right? That's the way they were on this line. Yep. Blank, 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 blank. Okay. And I switched these two. I'm going to switch these two this time and see how that goes. What do you know? Dude, Sasquatch, you know, here's the thing, man. I don't know if it's your intent, but what you're actually saying is pretty tremendously insulting. And all of your claims about my being, you know, closed off to things are just completely inaccurate as opposed to, you know, how things are being observed. I don't get what your trollish sort of nonsense is about, man. But if you keep it up, I'm just going to, you know, block you out. So there's that. Thanks God for Xbox. Well, he's being mean. So no magenta, how about purple? No purple, how about blue? So we have blue, how about light blue? Okay, keep the dark blue. I should be here now, right? Nope, I missed one. So let's put that to light blue. Let me come back around. So 1, 2, I think I'm here. I should be here now. Am I here or have I miscounted again? Nope, let's go back to there. And now I'm here. And doing that like that. Let's see how that goes. No, still not in the right spot. Okay, where you go? So light blue, dark blue. Let's do yellow, orange, and then red, right? Yellow. Yellow. Let me just put this like that there for a minute. And I guess I want to come down to here then, don't I? Yeah, I'm not sure why, but the theme song to Hawaii Five-0 just popped into my head. Oh, I've screwed one up, haven't I? Well, now it's, well, keep me in that. You're absolutely right. It's, you know, it's almost entirely ASMR, isn't it? Well, it's not going to happen, Sasquatch guy. I don't, you know, it's not that kind of games I like playing, man. And I've lost my place now. Where have I got to? Where am I at even anyway? We know that purple, these two are out, right? This one was in. Light blue was up there, wasn't it? So these three are right. I think I'm here now, right? Is that right? Nope. Okay, so let's go to there. Let's go to there. Let's go to there. I think I'm here. I think I want to put that bound to there. Is that right? Yes, okay. And I'm at the dark blue. Now I'm at the yellow. Now I'm at the green. Now I should be here. And this should be red, and that should be the end of it. Nope, what did I do? Oh, I screwed everything up. Oh, hang on, where am I at now? Seize the means of perception. All right. Zork. You know, I kind of remember that name. I don't know if I ever played that one, though. I don't know. I'll have to look into it. I'm not likely going to be adding any more new games for a while since I've just started the mind testing. That's going to be kind of the main focus of doing new gaming for, you know, probably a long time to come, to be honest. Okay, dude, I'll say this again. I have played those types of games before. Everybody upstairs plays them upstairs. I see them. I've been exposed to them. I know what they're about. I don't care for them. Oh no, it is 33% done. Well, there you go, Rob. Well, I've gotten myself so messed up here. Should I just start over? Let's just start over. I'd say, except for I know that magenta's out, but I'm just going to clear the board since I've lost track of what the hell I'm doing. Let's just erase it and start over. Okay, where am I at? Okay, let's leave that alone. I think I want to go to this one. I think this is light blue. Is that right? Yes, that was right. I think that was dark blue. Is that right? And that's right. I don't remember. I think that was yellow. All right. No, it's not yellow. But now we can find a place for yellow. That's not yellow. All right, that's yellow up there. So we keep the light blue and the dark blue. Wait a minute, here now or there? It's just screwed up again. So I need what? Green, orange, and yellow. Then don't I? Did I try the green? Is that what goes there? I'm going to keep that yellow. All right, so green should go there then, right? No, it did it again. What did I do wrong here now again? Dude, I don't. Why do you have to keep pushing this thing on the games? I just, it's got me bummed out on this whole thing about gaming on this game here too. I just don't understand why you got to push on the thing for something. I've made my position pretty clear. I don't know. I just don't know, man. Leave that be over there for the moment. Okay, so where shall I start with then? Let's do the jar. Yes, a stock in those games. Yeah, maybe. Okay, we're going to be doing the jar thing over there for a minute. Oh, thanks, Parker. Okay, Sasquatch, I'm blocking you. Yeah, that's enough of that. Hey, man, how's it going? Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, it was really kind of bothering me, It's like, my given name big is William, but I mostly go by Bill. Oh, the timer is so that people know how much time there is left on the live stream. Wow, hey, Matthew. Thanks, Matthew. That was that's a good, I guess just a good way of summing it up, isn't it? Anyway, so thanks for your generosity, though, man. I appreciate that. And I'm not sure how to say that name. It looks like it's in Cyrillic, and I will do my best to keep up the good work. I appreciate your generosity as well. Let me know how I should refer to you, because I don't know how to make any heads or tails out of anything Cyrillic. And correct me if I'm wrong. Is that Cyrillic? Anyway, thanks for your generosity. Anyway, so here we go. We're going to do it twice through. So, hip, hip, hooray. Hip, hip, hooray. Hip, hip, hooray. Now one more set. Hip, hip, hooray. Hip, hip, hooray. Hip, hip, hooray. Okay. And yeah, every two, let's do the crowd. Crowd goes wild. So what is Dylan asking? Melatonin didn't work very well for me. I found it to be like as if I didn't take anything. Sometimes teas can. Hey, Geese88. I don't know. For me, the best thing if I want to get sleep is not necessarily, unless I'm really having issues, then I just go take a sleeping pill. But I don't, take those very often. But yeah, for me, it's just the best thing for me to do is like put something on to listen to, like music or ASMR or something. Like I said, otherwise, or just go just eat it. I can't even think of a name brand of them, but excuse me. You all know what I mean, though. Yeah, that's true, Matthew. The whole thing about being careful about your screen exposure. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. It's a great game. All right, I'll try to remember to look into it. Is it something like, I don't know. I'm not sure what to ask about it. If it's like action games, I'm probably not going to like it, but what is this with the people that are pushing me on the games thing, man? Yeah, Geese88, that's a good one too. Yeah, physical exhaustion can absolutely help with sleep. I set a time for when the stream ends for my own purposes. Partially just because I'm bad at managing time and I need to, just deal with it, and that helps me manage with my, my times or whatever. But the other thing is, I have a tendency to forget about it, and I'll go too long, and it's hard for my back. I have back issues, so if I keep it down to an hour and a half, that makes it be easier for me to deal with. Yeah, it might be, as far as that guy. Dude, why do you have to keep pushing on it, man? I don't understand what you think that I don't know, whatever. Everybody's got their own scene, man. But if you annoy me with this one, I'll block this one too. If I watch, no, I don't have Apple TV, so no, I haven't seen it. Well, I think we're a ways off from me needing a whole team of mods, but yeah, I suppose that's, a possibility in the future. I mean, what is today's? It looks like we've only been a little over 30. That's as big as we've gotten, so. Oh, I don't mind if you ask about my age. I'm 59. I'll be 60 this August. All right, let's move on. That's enough of the jar. Let's see what should go next. I think what I will do is the brush, and then I will brush the end grain, then I will tap the wood, then I will tap the beard brush, and then maybe I'll do some crinkle stuff. That should be quite a bit of time there. Evil timer, right? Well, the thing is, I'm almost never it's not like the buzzer goes off and I'm running out the door or anything. It just helps me keep it down to a manageable amount of time for my own, just for me, my own selfish needs. And we're brushing, here I'm going to do that. Brushing over there. And whispering over here, maybe. Brushing over there and whispering over here. Whispering over here. Whispering over here. Oh yeah, I guess the beard does kind of make me look a little bit older, depending on, perspective and all of that. Whispering over here, brushing over there. Silly Willy, people have asked that, and I don't know how to answer it, to be honest. I mean, obviously, I'm, a poor guy, so, having money could be helpful, but the truth is I don't like the idea of people paying people to do things that they don't want to do like that, you know what I mean? Because that's not really achieving anything for anybody, is it? It's just like, so I guess the answer would be it would have to be an enormous amount of money. What's that movie? I don't think I ever saw it. I don't remember seeing it. I think it's called The Magic Christian or something like that. But if I understand the premise of it, it's this guy tries paying people a bunch of money to make them do really, horrible things that they wouldn't want to do or something like that. I might be confusing with a different movie. I remember a guy that I used to hang out with quite a bit back in San Diego back in the 80s. Holy mackerel. We were talking about it, and I don't know. But just the idea of would you fill in the blank for a lot of money? That kind of stuff just kind of gives me the creeps. I have been in long-term relationships. I'm divorced, but that was a long time ago. And no, we didn't have any children. Let's see. How long were we together? If you count dating and the whole thing, it was just about 10 years. Well, Dylan, just try some stuff, man. Just try some stuff, and yeah, it's hit and miss, right? You got to do some trial and error. You also have to, when you're first starting out, Dylan, I'll suggest this just because it's probably a thing you've heard from other people, whatever. When you first start out at a thing, you're going to suck at it, right? You know what I mean? It's pretty rare somebody just starts off being really good at a thing on, the very first time they do a thing. It's going to be, everybody has like, fits and starts and whatever when you're trying a new thing, but I don't know, man. I think you should, I think you're hanging yourself up, Dylan, is what I think. I think maybe you have some high expectations of yourself and you're, just relax a little bit. Just relax, maybe do some practice runs or something, right? Like just record yourself doing a practice run and then save it, upload it to YouTube, but make it be private. And then like have people that you know and trust, that they would give you good advice or whatever, that would also understand where you're coming from with your, subject matter. Like, I don't know, your brother or your cousin or your best friend or your girlfriend or, whatever. I mean, whoever it would be. And then give them the link so they could check it out for you, right? But make sure that you make an agreement with them that, whatever notes they give you that you'll actually listen to, and make sure that they understand they're not supposed to just give you mean notes, right? It's supposed to be, a productive sort of endeavor. I don't know, try that, I don't know. There's Bill shooting his mouth off. Let's see, where am I at? I feel like I missed some. Messy. Yeah, I think that's right, Matthew. I think there's something to that. It didn't work out because we were young, and I was not a very good person at the time. The hypnotizing into wanting to sleep, that's ASMR, man. That's the kind of the point of the channel. Oops, don't bang stuff, Bill. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to move to... Well, yeah. I mean, well, my place is awfully low budget and, I don't know, grade B movie set at best, right? You know what I mean? So that's just, some sheets with, the lights on it, Okay. Brushing on the end grain a little bit. Brushing on the end grain a little bit. Brushing on the end grain a little bit. And now we'll go over here and we'll do some more of the same. Yeah, let's do it this way. I should probably do it like this so that let's do another little bit over here. And there go the dogs. It seems like the dogs have been more rambunctious lately. All right, let's move on. That's not a very satisfying sound for me tonight, so we're going to move on from the brushing of the end grain. Let's do the tapping on the... Oh, wait, where's the... What's going on here? There we go. Like that. All right, yeah, okay, never mind. Hey, Parker. Well, you're very welcome for over a decade. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your generosity. Okay, one more time. Hip, hip, hooray. Hip, hip, hooray. Hip, hip, hooray. And the crowd goes, ah. Yeah, thanks for sticking around for the decade, man. Thanks, man. I appreciate that, Parker. Do a little bit of tapping. Do a little bit of tapping and a little bit of babbling and whispering. Maybe making some just mouth noises, you know. Okay, let's go back over to here now. Go to this side now. Yeah, no kidding. That's a long time, huh, Rob? Yeah. No funny memories are coming to mind right now. I just answered that question a few minutes ago, Silly Willy. Yeah, Taylor's got it right there. A pastime hobby. Music really is probably the main one. Although I don't know if you'd call that a pastime or a hobby. It's more like a calling or vocation. No, not really. I mean, I get kind of interested or intrigued in pineapple on pizza. I'm fine with pineapple on pizza. Although my favorite pizza, I mean, I tend to be pretty dull with pizza. I like just, plain old pepperoni, maybe pepperoni and mushroom. You know what I mean? That's fine for me. But, I'm content with most toppings, frankly. More with the game nonsense. Oh, from Iowa. Well, you're very welcome, Circle Herc. I like your name. That's funny. Yeah, Rob, there's a thing that happens there's a lot of times I still feel very much like I was when I was younger, you know what I mean? Although there are also times that I kind of wish I did feel that way, just because, as you get older, things start breaking down. But yeah, it's a strange thing to feel, excited or, invigorated about a thing or whatever, and then suddenly realize that, like, oh crap, I'm, an old man now. Pears on pizza? do not currently have a job, and I've had many jobs in the past, and yeah, I'm not in the mood to go into that tonight. But it's, it's if you, there's, it gets talked about, so you can, I don't know, go watch old live streams or something. Or, come into a future one and ask again. I don't know, I might be more inclined to talk about it, but pairs, I don't know, that seems like that does not appeal to me. I do like simple burgers too, Matthew. I like just a basic cheeseburger. You know what I mean? I don't need fancy toppings or any kind of. Yeah, I think it was 2012 when I started the channel. So yeah, it's been a while. Although I guess, in fairness, I've only really been taking it seriously in the past, like what, almost 2 years or something, I guess. But I have worked graveyard in the past, yes. Mustard pizza, I haven't had that. Well, there's something to be said, Rob, about age just being a number, but there's also something to be said about the fact that, organisms wear out after time, I mean, I've got a fair amount of my organism wearing out. No, not at a graveyard. I'm sorry, I misunderstood the question. I worked graveyard shift. I'm sorry, I totally misunderstood the question. No, I've never worked at a graveyard. I don't pride myself one way or another about having anything to do with gaming, man. I don't understand your obsession with needing to babble about things that just don't seem to fit, man. I guess the VR thing is really quite popular now, isn't it? I haven't looked through one of those things in quite a while. I should go check it out. I'm sure that the technology has advanced quite a bit since the last time I saw one. I think my one niece's partner has one of those things. I'm sure I've heard him mention it, that he's got one of those things. The most intense emotion I've ever felt? I don't know if I can answer that question. Because I don't see that, it's not like I can hold rulers up to my emotions and their magnitude or something, you know what I mean? I don't, All right, I'm going to move on to the Bago crinkle stuff. All right, what are we going to start with today? let's start with what is it? Metallicized plastic wrap for a snack bar. Hey, let me ask you guys for some input. I've been thinking about this for a while, but I've been thinking about doing one of those where you can have like t-shirts and coffee mugs kind of thing. I don't know. Is that anything, is it something worth me considering? And if so, do any of you have any experience with having bought that kind of stuff? And is there some that suck and some that don't suck or anything like that? Where do I think evil comes from? I think that's a very complicated thing, and I don't think there's a singular cause. I mean, a lot of it has to do with, well, everything's contextual. There's that. If AI's purpose is to serve man, does that mean AI is technically... Interesting. What I think the most intense one. I don't know if you can answer those types of questions in that manner, Conquistador. I mean, it's next to impossible to know how sadness impacts another person. I mean, you can kind of see, whether they're crying or helpless or whatever. But they're not readily quantified in a reliable manner. Oh, a snack bar. That's funny. Bread bag, by the way, just in case anybody was curious. Let's see what we have here. That's the thing, MSC. I'm not 100% sure. I just see a lot of other YouTubers using it, and it seems like people like it. You know what I mean? The idea of being able to have a t-shirt or a mug. So I'm just trying to determine, is it even worth the effort? So I guess that's the first question. Is it worth the effort? Right? Do you guys think that there's enough of an interest that somebody would buy a t-shirt that had some slogan on it that had something to do with me, or ASMR in general or something, or is it just a silly thing and better left for other people to engage in? Hmm. The other reason that it kind of came to my mind is, I guess maybe I was talking to my sister. I don't remember who it was, but probably her. But anyway, because I actually wear a lot of T-shirts that have, you know, like logos and stuff on it, like from bands I like, which is typically, that's probably why I think it was, well, why I think it was her I was speaking to, is because she pretty frequently buys me graphic tees as gifts, like for birthday or Christmas or something like that, like, you know, like Led Zeppelin or Yes or Pink Floyd or, you know, that kind of thing. I guess that's the question, isn't it? Memeable opinions. Does it make money in a manner that's worth any headache that it causes, or does it have any significant impact on branding that would, you know, help the overall growth of the channel, or is it just silliness that, you know? No. It's a bread bag, not a red bag. Bread came in it. I just like the way it sounds, though. So. Yeah, see, there you go, Matthew. You know, well, you know, sometimes I just can't make myself clear. All right, let's move on to, we have the varieties of bubble wrap. Oh no, you know what? Let's do the more of the rustly foam stuff first. See, wait, I had some. Okay, Noah, well, have a good evening, and thanks for hanging out with us. Hope to see you next time. Yeah, you know, I don't know. See, that's the thing I'm trying to get at MSC, so. Well, maybe I'll just leave it be. Hey, random guy. Thank you very much. Haktua. I know what that means, or I've seen it before, or somebody's mentioned it to me before. I'm drawing a total blank, though. Anyway, so sorry for misunderstanding the message, but, you know, thanks for your generosity. Hip, hip, hooray. Hip, hip, hooray. Hip, hip, hooray. Thanks again, random guy. Oh, wait a minute, I forgot to do this. And the crowd goes, ah. Anyway, back to the rustling foam. Yeah, one thing I noticed that what little looking around I did do on the subject of merchandise stuff is that most of the things that if you don't have a minimum order, like if they just buy it and or you customers buy it and then they make it and ship it on a on a per item thing, it kind of seemed like to be able to make any money you'd have to sell it at a pretty high price. It seems like it's an awfully saturated market. You know what I mean? What's the most important thing that I have learned in life? I don't know. I suppose the most important thing that I might have learned in life is to remember that you're not always the center of attention, right? You know what I mean? Sometimes it's good for us to consider others, right? I don't know. Yeah, sure, we can stop talking about merch. It was just a curiosity I had about, and I was just looking for you guys to give me some input, so we can certainly change the subject there. Do I still vape? No, I don't. I gave up nicotine. I don't know if I would say it's vast. I think I have maybe surprising knowledge just because of the collection of it that's been cobbled together. But I don't know if vast is the right word. Yeah, maybe. One thing I was thinking about if I was going to do a thing, the little icon I use of my face with the beard and the light behind my head, I was thinking about having a t-shirt made of that. But I don't know. Anyway, we're going to stop talking about merch, right? Something like that, yeah. Okay, I'm going to move to my varieties of bubble wrap. Let's start with let's see what we got here. We'll start with the biggest one and work our way down, I guess. My beard contains vast knowledge. I had one word of advice for today's generation. What would it be? Be careful about accepting advice from people of my generation. How's that? I mean, some of us might have things that, insight and whatever to tell people. And even older generations. I'm, Gen X because, my parents are baby boomers, right? They were born because my grandfathers came back from the war, and then my mom and my dad were born. And then I was born in 65, so I'm like, early Gen X. But there's a lot of times people get to a certain age and then they just expect that people should listen to them because they've reached a certain age. And I don't think that's necessarily true. I mean, by all means, listen to what somebody has to say, but don't just take it. You know what I mean? Use sunscreen. Yeah, that's a good one, especially nowadays, right? Man, when I was a kid, like, nobody wore sunscreen, you know? I mean, there was suntan lotion, but that was for people who were, like, you know, trying to get tans or whatever, right? You know? What magic do I know? I can't say. The future is now, right? Okay, so this has some bigger bubbles, and this has some smaller bubbles. But the thing is, they're both pouches, so I like them because I can do this. Oops. I like the bubble wrap, man. I really do. Bubble wrap is good. Is it, you don't, so which one do you like better, Matt? The small one or the bigger one? Let's just do a little bit of just single. Hey, Turtle Sergio, how's it going? You're right at the end of the thing here. Yes, both my grandfathers were in World War II. Yeah, Mind Test is going to be a permanent fixture now. I'll probably play it. I think I'm going to play it just every other week. Well, actually, I'll probably play it at a different schedule than that, but I'll release videos every other week. I think I've been tinkering with my ideas about what I think I should do release-wise. I think I'm going to try and do, I think I'm going to switch to Monday and Friday releases and then have other stuff just pop up now and again here and there. But I think I'm going to have Mind Test be every other Monday. At least that's what I'm thinking for right now. Oh, I see. What's this one? This is... I'm doing okay. Thanks for asking, Logan. Just roll on the floor with the bubble wrap. You know, I think if I gathered up all the bubble wrap I have, I could probably tape it together in such a way that I could make a little cocoon kind of thing out of it and roll around on it. But I haven't decided what I'm going to do, but I have quite a stack of bubble wrap over there. I'm going to try to figure out something to do. I don't know. All right, let's get to the very tiny bubble wrap. The original one from when I first started doing triggers on the live stream. You know, since we're getting so low on time, I think I'm going to move ahead to the big bag of the deep crinkle noises. What do we have here? Pass. That's funny. I like that. Well, I love Shadow too. And neither of my grandfathers were in Korea, but both were in World War II. My dad's dad was a photographer. So both for intelligence and obviously they use some of the stuff for propaganda, I imagine, as well. But he was down in the Pacific. Actually, so was my mom's dad too. But he was a submariner. So my dad's dad was a photographer, and my mom's dad was a submariner. He was the chief engineer for submarines, so he's basically Scotty for subs. I'm sure a bunch of you have already heard that a gazillion times. But the cat's just staring at your phone. Yeah, that is a unique name for a cat, isn't it? Grease ball. Salami sandwich. Hey Matthew, do I generally know my ancestry and where my origins lie? Well, first off, thanks for your generosity. I really do appreciate it. And we'll do the hip hip hooray. Hip hip hooray. Hip hip hooray. Ah, the crowd goes wild. I have some basic idea about where my family and ancestry and stuff is. I don't know. I mean, because, people lie, right? So I don't know. But so on my dad's side of the family is German Jews or Scottish English mostly. On my mom's side, there's a fair amount of Irish and English and Scottish, kind of general British Isles, kind of whatever. And then a certain amount of French Italian. They're over in the French Italian like border areas where I guess part of the family came from at one point. I don't know. That's about the most I know. Special ops, huh? Wow, spooky stuff. Hip hip hooray. Right, there you go. German and French Canadian. Yeah, I don't know where that came from, MSC. It's just one of those things that since I'm a kid, that's what people do. Hip hip. Can't have a hooray without it, right? Okay, we're getting down near the end of the broadcast. So I think I'm going to start putting my stuff away. So there we go. Okay, well, does anybody have any more pressing questions? Otherwise, I'll just kind of just do some odd nonsense. Just some odd nonsense to end the evening with just some, maybe a little quiet whisper here and there. And a little quiet whisper over here, too, just for why not? Hip actually be used as an... Oh, okay. No, that makes sense, right? Like, well, I was watching something, I think it was that TV show QI, and they were talking about hello, or like hello, because was it Bell wanted people to say ahoy? And I think hello was a bit like that, like the hip thing that you just mentioned. I think it was like, what, hello? Like that kind of thing, right? It wasn't necessarily a greeting until television, or not telephones picked up on it. Huzzah, right? Yeah, the only people I ever known to use huzzah are people that are doing Ren fairs and stuff like that. He said, hey man, thank you very much. Super generous, and I appreciate that. It all goes to, well, maintaining me as a human, so thank you. I appreciate your generosity. And let's see what we have. Have a good night. Okay, I hope to see you next week then, man. Take care and have a great week. And here we go. Hip, hip, hooray. Hip, hip, hooray. Hip, hip, hooray. And the crowd goes wild. Ah, ah, ah. Goodbye, Bill, in 40 seconds. Well, I'll probably, as usual, hang over just for a couple of seconds, just because. But huzzah, right on. Or huzzah, I guess is the better way of putting it, isn't it? Huzzah. Somehow that sounds more festive. Hip, hip, hooray. And there goes the timer is finished. Yep, I know. Okay, thank you for letting me know. Geese, not grease. Oh, that's funny. I just noticed that Taylor typed in grease, not geese. Went right over my head, man. Sorry about that. Okay, gang. So, I guess I'm going to say that that's it for tonight. I will look for you all next Saturday, so a week from tonight, obviously. And same, bat time, same bat channel, all that kind of stuff. And, yeah, there we go. Okay, I'm going to wrap it up for tonight. And aloha, siblings. See you next week.